Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is June 14th? 13th. June 13th, and right next to me we have Eddie Garcia. He will be making his MMA debut on our next upcoming event, August 16th at the heart of San Francisco Keys Art Pavilion. Now, Eddie, let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you born and raised, and what got you into martial arts?
I was born and raised in Oakland, California, and at the age of 16, I started training at an MMA gym because I was very socially inept. So I just all I thought about was beating people up because everybody was just making me angry. I didn't really have any friends, so
Really?
I just started training, and then that's how I made most of my friends, honestly.
From training?
Yeah. And,
Wow, so you started training when you were 16.
Yeah.
Now, how old are you now?
I'm 21 now.
You're 21, so it's been in the game for about 5 years.
Yeah, 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years, almost half a decade.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Now, what gym you start off training MMA?
I started at this gym called Catch MMA. It no longer exists, so right now I'm training under Island City Jiu-Jitsu under Coach Zach and Sensei Pirate.
What happened to that Catch MMA?
Just some relationship stuff.
I see. Some politics.
Yeah.
So the gym is no longer. I heard about that gym, and but now it's no longer exists.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. It's there's 2 separate gyms now.
From the same group of people.
Yeah.
I see. And then now you're training at Iceland.
Island City Jiu-Jitsu. It's
Island
in
City.
Alameda, California.
In Alameda.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though. You know. Well, do you have a full-time job?
Yeah, I'm a refrigeration tech at the Port of Oakland.
Shit.
Yeah.
So if anybody have a refrigerator problem,
Yeah.
you're the guy to call.
Yeah, don't call me because I suck. But
Well, how long have you been doing that?
only 7 months. So
Only 7 months. Any tips for people like that use the fridge and last a little longer without abusing certain things?
Well, I don't really work on like residential refrigeration. It's mostly industrial, so like ammonia systems, like those high pressure lines,
Wow.
stuff like that.
You like that job?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It allows me to train full time. So,
What made you want to get into the cage?
well, when I started training at 16, I always had that thought in the back of my mind where I kind of want to throw down with people, and it's better to do it off of the streets in a cage where in the future money could be involved and there's more opportunity there than
Well said.
going to jail.
Yeah. You don't want to get down the street, but you never know, right?
Yeah, you never know.
People have knives and guns. And,
Yeah, you get killed for nothing.
yeah, exactly. And it's never a fair fight either. It's always by surprise, Now, on this upcoming fight, are you excited to making your MMA debut?
Yeah, really excited. I have a lot to show. I have insane knockout power from what I'm hearing from people around me.
Get knocked out by you?
Yeah. I had a previous fight a couple months ago in a nightclub it was a kickboxing show, and I had the knockout 30 seconds in the first round, headgear on. So I bring some serious power, and I also have a serious ground threat. If you take me down, I'm gonna submit you.
What belts are you right now?
I'm a blue belt.
You're a blue belt.
Yeah.
So now, on this upcoming fight, you're fighting Kevin De La, right?
Something like that.
De La. So now you probably watched his last fight, right?
Yeah, I watched it.
He's like a karate, taekwondo.
Yeah,
karate.
he's a karate black belt.
I think so. Yeah. Karate
He's
brown
also a jiu-jitsu brown belt, but in his fight, I didn't really see much. So I have nothing to go off of besides a decent ground game, and I didn't see much of that black belt in there, but it's fine. We'll see in August.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, is there any special training arrangements or any strategy, anything you're especially working on to prepare, customize for Kevin?
Nothing really. My game plan's always the same. I come in with big shots, and then I go for the takedown and submit you, or I just put you out right on the feet.
That's pretty awesome. Now, Eddie. So this fight's it's a welterweight. What do you walk around weight?
About 179, and then I get down closer to the fight about 176, something like that.
So you don't cut much weight.
No, not really. No, I try not to.
Try not to.
Yeah.
And you'll feel better, more walk around a little bit lighter, cut less weight.
Yeah, lighter on my feet definitely. I feel stronger honestly when I don't cut weight because I'm fully hydrated and ready on fight day.
That's pretty awesome, Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come watching you fight, Eddie, how can people contact you?
So my Instagram is EddieGFR, and I'll be posting all about it on there, and we'll have tickets up and have everybody come out and watch my debut.
That's pretty awesome. Now, do you have a large family in the Bay Area?
Yeah, all of my extended family's here, so they're gonna come out for this. I got a bunch of friends here, especially for the summer. They're back from college, so they're gonna be out here too.
Partying.
Yep.
And then you also have a teammate fighting on this upcoming card too.
Yeah, my teammate, the Mongoose.
The Mongoose, he's fighting for the 135 belt.
Yep, for a title. He's gonna
Title.
do his thing.
Yeah, he will be the main event of the night for the 135-pound title. And then now, any special loved one, training partner, supporters that you want to shout out to?
Shout out to my coaches, man. Coach Zach, Sensei Pirate. They really brought me to where I am today. I had previous training before where it didn't really get me to the level I wanted to be. As soon as I was strictly under them, they got me to the level I never even thought I'd be here in this short amount of time. So. Yeah,
Pirate used to fight on my show too.
I saw that.
Yeah, way back in the day. It was crazy, like, a blink of the eyes, and the Dragon House promotion has been around San Francisco, the area. I think it's hitting like 17 years or something. Yeah, it's close to be 2 decades in a couple more years. It's kind of crazy watching how many guys coming from my show make it to, back in the day, Bellator, make it to UFC, and some will make it to one championship, and you name it, all the big shows, Arise and Japan, all the big shows, and a lot of them has all pretty much come from my show. So, interesting to see another young man, 21 years old. Let's see how far this young man can go, I'm excited to watching him throw down, and don't know what to expect, but according to the conversation, I know this kid might have some knockout powers, and Kevin is karate, so he's very unorthodox style, more like a Lyoto Machida, so it's going to be interesting, fun fight, So now, if Kevin, watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Train hard, be ready, be 100%, because I'm coming in there ready 100%, and I want to put on a good fight for the fans that are coming out to see us. I think since you have a black belt in karate, I'm sure it's going to be exciting. We're going to throw down, and one of us is going to go to sleep, I think.
That's pretty awesome. Now, you have any special, UFC fighters that you like?
GSP, right at the top. I mean, like my opponent, karate black belt, is also one of the best wrestlers we've ever seen, and that's how I want to emulate my style off of. Good on his feet, good on the ground, dominant.
Are you consider yourself, like, I haven't seen you fight yet, are you consider yourself a little more like a striker or more like a grappler?
I've definitely been grappling a lot more consistently for the 5 years that I've been training, but my striking is
your bread and butter
is up there. Yeah, I boxed before I trained MMA, so
this fight, it's kind of crazy because a lot of amateur fighters, the first 3 fights of their amateur career, they only do 3 2-minute rounds, so the time go by really fast. As soon as the bell rings, you have to get on it. So it's pretty crazy. Have you been to our event before?
I've never been to your event, but I've seen fights online since I started training, so I'm excited to be a part of this.
That's pretty awesome. Well, I'm gonna hype it up, and another up-and-comer. I can't wait watching him perform. It's gonna be exciting. So GSP, that's a GOAT in my opinion. So that's a GOAT right there. And he wasn't that big either. Not like some modern days, like a big welterweight getting bigger and bigger. Like he's just. I met him a few times, and he's like maybe 5'9", most 5'10". It's not really a big guy, but the guy very efficiency, That's pretty awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming event, check out DragonHouseMMA.com, and follow me on Instagram, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. We hit 5,000 subscribers. Now our goal is to try to hit 6,000. So please click that subscribe button, and then keep an update on all the upcoming fights, interviews. Welcome to comment on my videos, and then we'll try to put up another gigantic event for all the MMA fight fans out there. August 16th, guaranteed going down 20 plus fights on this upcoming card. We are shooting for 6 pros and probably 18 amateurs, so about 20 plus. It's gonna be all night long, non-stop firework. We don't do ring girl, we don't do much animation. We just straight through from 4 p.m. start a fight all the way to about 9:30, and non-stop action pack. So come check it out, and please get a ticket directly from the fighters so they can get a little credit for it. And then Eddie on the Instagram.
Yeah, Eddie GFR on Instagram.
Eddie GFR.
Yeah.
And here we go. give him a DM, give him a like. I'm Zhong Lo signing out. Any last word you want to say to anybody or your family members and everybody?
If you come out and see me, thanks for the support. I mean, it's going to be an exciting show. Not just me, my teammates on there fighting for the title. He always puts on bangers, so yeah, stay tuned.
Get at him, get a ticket. I'm Zhong Lo signing out. Peace.